The Thing About Jellyfish by Ali Benjamine. Chapter 19. How to Drift Apart. Everything changes. It starts changing almost instantly after you tell me you like Dylan Parker. And by the summer before 6th grade, it's all different. The first thing I notice is the way you tug at your clothes. You might put on a dress that's just a little short, which isn't a big deal on its own, except then you seem to spend the rest of the day thinking about it. I can tell you're thinking about it too, because you keep touching your hem. You tug at it, pull it down, like maybe you have decided you actually want to cover your knees after all. Or you just keep touching or keep smoothing your dress out over and over, even though it looks exactly the same before and after. And all that tugging and all that smoothing makes me think about your dress too, wondering if it is too short or just right. That is what bothers me most, because I don't want to think about your dress. There are so many other things to think about, important things. Months have passed now, and I still haven't told you. I still haven't told you about my parents. I want to. I want to invite you over to my dad's new apartment, show you the big television he just got, which is exactly the kind of thing my mother would have called a waste of good money. I want you to see the way my mom spreads her stuff into his side of the closet, how it looks like his suits were never ever even hanging there in the first place. But every time I start to say something, you are busy smoothing your dress or looking in the mirror. You look in every mirror, any mirror, no matter what. No matter what or where we are. I won't even realize there is a mirror there until I see you eyeing yourself from different positions. Once you see yourself in that mirror, whatever conversation we were having is over. I hate my hair, you say, smoothing down a portion of your bangs. I don't understand what's to hate about your hair. I'm the one whose curly hair won't smooth down, and if I don't mind mine, there is no reason at all you should mind yours. But then you start worrying about my hair too. You know, you say, and I think you're trying to be helpful. I'll bet with the right product we could actually make your hair look cute. Cute. You use that word all the time. Oh my gosh, you say. I saw the cutest pair of Chuck Taylors at the mall. Who's Chuck Taylor? I asked. I imagined tiny look-alike toddlers in baggy pants. Like Little Chuck 1 and Little Chuck 2. No, you say, rolling your eyes. Chuck Taylors are super cute sneakers. Don't you know anything? I do know things. I know lots of things. I just don't happen to know very much about types of shoes, that's all. I know, for example, that time and space are the same thing, and that it is possible that all moments in time exist simultaneously, which means I am just born and a kid and an old lady and just plain dead, and I have never even existed all at the same time, right now. I know that everything exists because tiny specks too small to see move through an invisible field, the way a pair of boots moves through mud, getting heavier as they go. And since my parents split up, I have begun to wonder if this is happening to me too, if I am getting more weighted down, harder to lift as I move through this world. Anyway, you don't seem to care about the things I know, not anymore. You once wanted me to tell you everything, and now you care only about Chuck Taylors and the hem of your dress and whatever it is you see when you look in the mirror. Which makes me wonder this. If you care about things I don't understand, and you don't care about the things I do understand, what will we have to talk about anymore? I don't buy any product for my hair. After a while you buy it for me. Some sort of clear, sticky gel that smells like bad perfume. You rub it in with your fingers, then blow dry my hair. But that only makes my hair extra frizzy, as if I stuck a finger in an electric socket. You frown. You really do have impossible hair. And that's when I want to say this. Maybe I do have impossible hair, and maybe that's a bad thing, but I never thought about it until right this very minute. And that's when I remember the thing you said once. You said, punch me if I ever become like that. You said, send me a signal, a secret message. You said, make it big. But I don't know what the right signal is. The message that would say, I want you to care about the things I care about. I don't know how to say, I used to like myself when I was around you, but now I'm not so sure. I don't know how to say, please, please don't be another thing that changes. So I don't say anything. I just let you add a different product to my electro-frizzy hair until it looks like I rubbed my head in a tub of Vaseline. Then after you go home, I wash it all out. Around that same time, Aaron comes home for dinner. He brings his new friend Rocco, and Mom makes everyone twice baked potatoes and smiles too much. For some reason, she's acting as if Aaron has brought home, like Elvis Presley himself. Like there is something that makes this friend very different from any of Aaron's other friends who have come for dinner. While we eat, I tell them about you, about the way you're always looking in the mirror, and I don't know what to talk to you about. Oh, that's just a phase girls go through, says Mom, waving her hands. She laughs a little too loudly, then stands up to clear our plates. But Aaron watches me closely. Maybe, he says. I hope it's a phase anyway. But kiddo, I gotta warn you, you're entering some hard years. He glances at Rocco, who shakes his head. Middle school, Rocco says in response. You couldn't pay me to go back to middle school.